Yes, absolutely. This person here is talking about somebody that talked about how Gavin Newsom ruined California, like JB Pritzker ruined Illinois. And this person says, I love the whole ruined California line. That's why people pay so much to live there, because it's ruined. Their economy is better than most countries, but yeah, it's ruined. And now here's where people would come in and go, well, that's the point. It's ruined because it costs so much to live there. And those are people that don't understand. Oddly enough, they are devout capitalists who don't understand supply and demand. Yes, it costs way more money to live in California or Illinois or New York or Washington State because of supply and demand, because more people want to live there. That's why here in the state of Illinois, for example, and we're going to get to a red state in just a moment, here in the state of Illinois, it costs infinitely more to live in the heart of the city of Chicago than it does to live in Marion, Illinois, all the way in downstate Illinois. Why? More people want to live there. The more you have, the more people you have wanting something, whether it be a product or a service, the more the cost for that product or service goes up. The more people want gas, right? Whenever we get into the summer months and people are going to start driving for Memorial Day, Labor Day, 4th of July weekends, gas prices go up. Why? Supply and demand. More people want to live in California. More people want to live in Illinois. More people want to live in New York. More people want to live in Florida. That's why it costs so much to buy in Florida. That's why property along the coast in Miami is so goddamn expensive. That's why people I know that live in areas in and around the Tampa area pay more, because it's in more demand. And what blows my mind is, like I said earlier, these people are devout capitalists, right? They are free market capitalists. Yet they don't understand supply and demand. They're living out in the middle of nowhere. And listen, there's nothing wrong with living in the middle of nowhere, man. I would love a nice 80, 90 acre parcel of wooded land somewhere out in the middle of nowhere where it's nice and quiet, right? I'm just not going to go buy it, because I'm not going to leave the services and the things behind that I have in the area that I have. It's my choice, and that's fine. But you got somebody living in the middle of fucking nowhere with no restaurants to go out and eat. They got to wait Lord knows how long for a fucking ambulance to get there. Maybe they got to drive an hour to get to a fucking hospital. There are no entertainment options, and they're like, well, your state's ruined. Your city's ruined. Why? Well, because it costs so goddamn much to live there. Goddamn Democratic policies have ruined it. It's got nothing to do with Democratic policies or Republican policies. It's got to do with whether or not somebody wants to live there. Nobody wants to live in Pig's Knuckle, Arkansas, so you can get a fucking 3-bedroom home there for $25,000. It's supply and demand. But yeah, it's ruined. It's what I always tell these people that say California was ruined by Newsom and Illinois was ruined by Pritzker. Then don't come to Illinois. Don't come to California. And if you're in California or Illinois, bitching about it like the lady in that video was, she lives on the south side of Chicago. Like I told her, then get the fuck out. Stop bitching about it and fucking do something about it.